Alright, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for our continuation of our Journalism Club podcast, Light Over Darkness. So, for our next question, we will be going on with, are there any other modern adaptations or trends emerging in the Deepavali celebration? Because we all know that Deepavali is during the 80s, the 70s and the 60s, basically our parents' time, and then Deepavali today, during Gen Z and Gen Alpha celebrating, is basically different in so many ways, in so many aspects. So can any of the panelists explain what changes did you see? Because I know that our generation, we have been through that transition between the old generation and the new generation. So we've seen the best of both worlds. So can you please explain any modern adaptations or anything?
Like we saw just now, JK clearly showed us his reel.
TikTok.
You know, the transition reel. When you're talking about transition, he's showing transition in a reel.
Meanwhile,
Hai, selamat sejahtera. Salam biru warna. Saya Jerwin Krishna. Hari ini saya masak nasi goreng biryani dengan ayam goreng.
Even when Instagram was out in the public, we didn't even know that we could make such videos. Even now during festive periods, not only Deepavali, we see Hari Raya, even Chinese New Year, you know, we see that people are becoming more creative in making contents according to their culture adaptation lah. I would say, like JK will be more than willing to share how he does his reels and all, what significance it brings. So yeah, I think like he showed just now, the simple example is the reel lah. It's going around and people are actually enjoying. 10k likes, not a joke, you know. 10k likes.
It's more to media convergence, like from traditional to the digitalization, like where we used to send, you know, the cards, the actors card, Julia card, like
I love it.
or now we just make a poster,
Yes.
just
Happy
print it,
Deepavali,
anything, just send to the people.
Yes,
It's a new thing in this era.
I think for me, even the we call it the money pockets, right? Those days we used to give it live in envelope. Now
Touch and go.
TNG, QR. Oh my god. Yeah.
So there's no word for what, no change. Like if you ask uncle from the uncle's house, they say no small money, uncle can kill now.
No lah, one thing that I see is the eco-friendly kind of festive season lah. Where like nowadays they don't even use like the banana leaf anymore. They say like not eco-friendly. Why don't we use like something else like easy to like throw away this and stuff? But then like I'm pretty sure lah, like traditional way of like eating the food brings up it actually lights up the Deepavali lah. So hopefully they keep it up with the eco-friendly kind of
So
thing.
using banana leaf is it's not eco-friendly.
No, I mean like once they begin to use the banana leaf, nowadays they are changing themselves to like, oh, let's use the paper plate lah, easy. Like you
Or
won't
the
like be
banana
using like too much of work in the kitchen side of area. You don't have to like go and wash the plates, this and that. So they feel like when there's like banana leaf over, they feel like it's make them like easier to like convey the food and stuff. I mean like I feel it's more to like in a way of like bringing back the culture lah. I don't encourage the plates. For me like the banana leaf like more better lah.
But you have to admit, you know, there's another group who are against like what JK is trying to tell. Like they're trying to say that whatever that's happening now, where many people are more into media, they're more into TikTok and everything, like they feel that it's ruining the bonding between families, especially during Deepavali. So it's like, you know, many people are busy on TikTok, on IG, talking to their girl, talking to their boy, BC and all. So up to that point where nobody even looks at their own family member's face during Deepavali. So what is your view towards this other group's perception? What is your counter?
Okay lah, so like this. What
No, it's like just you have to like other group is condemning your view again, saying that
it's like we can't satisfy everyone in our family, and there's a gap between the old people and the youngest one, called generation gap. So like the old people, usually the older generations usually more to the traditional style, but we are more to the easiest time, which is technology. So soon they all will expire. Okay, the other thing. So we will be take over. So, but there will be more advancement in our technology also. So we might what do you call? We should fill the gap like currently we are having now.
Adapt the situation
Yeah,
more
the
to
situation always happen, then we can't satisfy them.
But at the same time, you said just now, what if right now we are more to the future where rather than focusing on your family, you're focusing on your partners, which is your boyfriend or girlfriend, rather than your, of course, husband, that is different. But if you're talking about boyfriend or girlfriend, at the end of the day, Deepavali is a celebration of between family and friends. And instead of you going to your boyfriend and girlfriend, it's more appropriate with your family, because of course family comes first lah, because you brought up with them and stuff, rather than going out with your girlfriend or a boyfriend or a partner during Deepavali. So I prefer it Deepavali, even though we have like adaptation of IT or whatever, preferably it's still family based, because at the end of the day, family is more important than.
So we bring plans to make the girlfriend or boyfriend as future family lah.
Bring him
Depends
or her
lah.
to the
If
house.
let's say you can do that, but of course at the end of the day, you have to slowly adapt it. But at the same time, preferably it to be more family based first. Maybe like the if you do with your family, or at least one day only with family. Yeah.
So basically it's all about management lah, like how you manage your time
Yeah.
for family, for your loved ones. So,
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Does anybody have any other takes?
Okay, about the modern adaptation is before the Deepavali itself, you all like online shopping. It's not modern. It's not a vintage style. It's a modern style. So we all do, as we are in university, we all always like Shein, Shopee, Lazada. Most of the girls are buying accessories, shoes, clothes, all. So even boys also lah.
He just like, okay, condemn first, then
No,
we get back to
I'm not taking sides. I'm not taking sides. Okay, so that's why we start for the Deepavali. Then it ends with the Anpao, or we call it Tamil as Unbelievable. So that's how the modern adaptations begins. Also, like the sad truth is like even in the 60s, the village, our ancestors, they always like gather around to make a ceremony, Deepavali like a big ceremony in the area. Like they don't have to worry about money. All they have is time. Now we all have to worry about money, work, the leave we take. So that's how we make the adaptations during the generations.
Right, thank you very much for both sides' views. So we'll move on with the next question. What are some popular traditional foods and sweets that are prepared during Deepavali? Like when you have these foods prepared at home, that's when you really know that you are in the Deepavali mood lah.
Please, we have here Muruku and Achi Muruku. What is Deepavali without Muruku
Yeah.
And Achi Murku.
and Achi Muruku?
I guess for me it's the Neyunda lah.
Neyunda,
Neyunda.
The best.
Definitely.
Nice.
If there's Muruku, no.
Yes,
Sipi, because you guys
Oh, so they don't mention CP lah.
we cut you guys off lah. You guys can take
Cina
it.
rasa.
But yeah, I think it varies lah from country like from how home lah, which home are you in. But of course, the core will be Muruku and Achi Muruku lah. The
Yeah.
sweets definitely differs from one another lah, I'm sure.
Well, is it mutton is our tradition?
You guys make it a tradition nowadays.
But nowadays, no mutton, no mutton.
Why? No mutton,
Yes, no
Deepavali.
mutton, no
Deepavali.
Deepavali.
Telling that
This Deepavali like 4 days turut.
Mutton.
Mutton only,
Oh,
but
right.
very happy.
4 days you never eat mutton lah. No.
What a feast.
You lah, 30
Oh,
30
remembering-
kilo one, 30
Imagine.
kilo mutton.
Feeling that
I don't know how you guys
nostalgia.
cook that 30 kilo of mutton.
Yeah.
So over stirring.
What the
Oh.
anda?
Ah,
The big pot.
Oof.
ice cream. Put all the
Too much of
masalas.
effort to eat lah.
Use
Somehow.
stove
Chili.
or what? The gas stove or what?
Yeah. The big one.
Yes.
That's fine.
Now I'm feeling I
How
miss
about
it.
the preparation of Deepavali sweets?
Not our.
That one is not our department.
This straight away our department lah. This time it's our
It is.
First, if you want to do more.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And the packaging lah.
Yes.
Maybe buy. They will give the ingredient. Maybe
Go buy lah in the
buy
market.
lah. Enough.
That one is we need to
That's
start.
so you guys like cannot find the proper ingredients.
Exactly.
It's like the what?
With the brand also.
With the
you all want.
brand.
Next time just Google the picture, take the
Yeah,
image and just
yeah.
send them. Then only
Yeah,
they can get the correct one lah.
There's a lot of ghee.
But that one really famous.
How is that even differ? I mean, like you guys can like go and search for the proper brand. I mean, like people gonna
But
tell you
then
lah.
You guys prefer some brand?
if some of the brands are not available, we try to get the other one.
Yeah.
Then we go back home.
Mati
Kena.
lah.
They said,
That's
"What did you buy this brand?
not.
Did I tell you to buy this brand?"
You make, I think.
It looks like the experience.
But I don't think so. It's us lah. Maybe your mother's lah, not us.
Try mimic my grandmother.
Grandmother. Okay.
என்ன வாங்கிட்டு வர சொல்லி என்ன வாங்கியிருக்கேன் ஒரு ஜாமான் உருப்படி வாங்க முடியாது. My grandmother.
No, I mean like yeah, lah, maybe hard for them to find the ingredients.
lah.
lah.
But harder for us to do
That's why
also.
when our moderator Arvind said modern adaptation, we have WhatsApp video call. So now whenever I go to the market,
So it
I
is
turn on
like-
the video call with my
no.
mother. Okay, ma, you want this or this? Which one? The price is this and this. And then we can make a better
Next time
decision.
it's easier. We go lah.
Yeah lah.
They don't have to go.
No, you all do
You guys
the.
want to go?
You all do the cooking.
WhatsApp, we don't go.
Can then you all do the cooking. You all do the
Oh,
cooking.
I'm more than happy to do cooking.
Oh.
Just tell me what to do, I'll cook.
We might go. We might visit the toilet so many times.
I think in the future, the modern
I mean like how
transition-
sure are you?
Hey, your family have can cook. You go restaurant who cooks?
Yeah, in the hotel.
But
In the hotel chef, 5-star
wait.
hotel.
At the end of the day, you all come back home. Who cook? At the end of the day, you all come back.
You
Who
guys
cook?
no choice lah, you cook lah.
No, why no choice? Got choice? Got choice? Why no
What is your difference?
Why no choice? Got choice?
He said he likes to cook, then he's supposed to cook lah.
Also,
My full-time work is not cooking.
So when you gonna cook for us, huh?
If we have time lah.
You come.
On marriage, you'll cook for your
Maybe if maybe.
marriage Eve
Yeah.
lah.
Okay. So coming back to the preparation. Coming back to the preparation. So of course you guys will have to cut the paper to do murukku. Sometimes some boys will help us to do it. At my house we will do it. Then we will always get bruised all over the place because sometimes my sister will just throw that thing. Yeah, so the water will splash out. I mean the water oil will just spurt out.
Fifteen Narmada.
My
So,
sister.
contact the sister already.
My sister very good lah. My sister very good.
I think the cleaning part is the hardest lah.
Yes, need to wipe
That
it
one I
all
agree
over.
because the oil.
No, the thing is, Indians are like pretty particular in hygiene things. So somehow like after you cook or either like after you do like any of the
You want to clean the entire
Yeah,
house instead
exactly.
of that particular place.
they just clean like everywhere. Okay, move the cupboard, clean
Yes.
belakang there, even like you don't even use that place.
Exactly.
Then suddenly you can find some lost item.
Not jewelry, not jewelry. Really thinking of the lady, the earring fell down. Hey, that's my earring.
Not that thorough. Not that thorough.
This one 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Dude, we are now very aware. We will take car, we will put it aside or somewhere, then we start doing it.
I lost my things often. Then I will found.
Once you think the flow lah.
He's talking about his experience.
Yeah, so, yeah. It differs from house to house.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
lah.
like a sister.
Like a sister.
Like my grandmother.
We don't like talking about students. If you watch,
Oh.
I'm not talking like that about you.
How about you? What did you find in your house while cleaning up?
My estimate papers.
Oh yeah, that's true lah. Definitely the test pads
Yeah, all the stationaries I lost.
They probably will be using it like to put the murukku
Yeah.
and do it.
Recycling.
They might cut it lah. They might cut it late down and then like do murukku on top of it.
I don't keep it like clean. I just mess around the papers. I don't like to keep my tables clean. So yeah, that's why.
Wow.
He
just like exposed himself.
Heavy lah.
Yeah, heavy.
Cleaning up the house with your things.
Cleaning up my room will be the
Hardest part lah.
Hardest part. Yeah.
Hectic lah then.
Also, after coming back from uni, one day only left. My mom will start to like go clean your room.
Sleep
So,
nagging you to do this.
do that.
Next start lah.
Definitely, we also same money.
Moderator,
Not really.
what's the weirdest thing you found during cleaning house?
It is thing. My
Underwear. Underwear. Really?
That's a slow.
Is it like
In a way, to be proper lah.
I mean, a few years ago, Swan fell inside there.
the size matching?
So then what do you moving away or?
I showed to my mother.
My mother probably said, so this is the one that you lost the other day.
Yeah, finally found.
Show first. Sorry, I
Ask
found
her,
it.
want to keep or want to throw?
That one was the answer.
That's the question.
Wash and use, yeah.
That one was the
Common
answer.
Indian answer.
Then my mother said, no, man, you decide.
Oh, that's very good.
What I did, I saw was, because I saw from outside, I saw like, okay, permission okay or not. Wearable or not. You boleh pakai ni, then, but cannot pakai lah, so I just throw it.
Thank God lah.
Thank God.
Good memories lah.
When?
Huh?
When?
I think 4 years ago.
4 years ago,
God.
baru lah. Latest lah.
Second
Yang
lah.
around Form 3 lah. Form 3. Form 4.
Then they bought you a new one, right?
Deepavali.
No more angpau.
How are you? Now I buy you 3 more. Keep it nicely.
Yeah, actually that's true lah. That's true actually. Like one of my sector, I think use tampal money lah.
Oh, sakit lah.
Nowadays it's expensive, you know.
Shift of the topic.
Exactly. So much to watch.
Alright, so for the next question, what is the significance of Rangoli or kolam during Deepavali?
I know Kohli lah.
Okay, maybe it means like bringing
Positive vibes.
positive, and then I think it's more like welcoming people who coming to home, like guests or anyone that coming to home. Because of course during Deepavali or any specific New Year's or whatever, new people will come over, right? So we would do that rangoli or column to welcome people. Like it's more like a positive, and of course it's also light over brightness lah. So of course it's more like welcoming the good people, and also it's like how Malay say it, pembawa rezeki, right? So the guests are pembawa rezeki. Yeah.
Yeah, actually Rangoli plays a very big main thing in my family. Every week also we will have every festival, not only Deepavali, every week. And my mother will still have this paint. Her paint, her color of the choices of the color is very weird. But she'll have this paint, and every Deepavali she'll start drawing on the porch. Sometimes there's a weird color, blue, white, yellow. No idea why she picked that color, but it was very weird. But after that, my sister and I picked the color. But every
Biru warna.
Yeah, biru warna, you know. Blue, white, yellow, yeah.
Salam biru warna. Coming to the house.
I didn't think of that. So yeah, every week, and then every Friday, every Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, my mother will draw a column, just normal white rice only. Sometimes I have to wake up early in the morning to do it. For Deepavali, we will have two. One is my mother's one outside, one is my sister and my one inside. Yeah, so technically every week we have column in front of our house.
Bro, have you do column before?
Not really. Yeah, I did during my secondary school. We had a competition, you know.
Oh, competition, like the badminton competition.
Yeah,
is one of
every
the
group I went, I did
competition
some.
lah. Oh.
Then I mistakenly mixed up the color.
Like two colors or one?
Two colors.
You know,
I messed up lah.
I never done column before because I feel like my family we don't really follow that customs where you need to do rangoli. You know, surprisingly we don't even do oil bath and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
And maybe like younger time, yes. Now as you grow older, cause maybe the older people are no more right.
We are modern adaptation.
We are more a modern adaptation, yeah. So we don't do that traditional, but of course, like praying to ancestors, all yes. But then to oil bathing or rangoli, we don't really do that. So I think I have a very different family thingy compared to all of us.
Modernized family.
Modernized. Okay, modernized. But of course, I love to see the traditional one. But unfortunately, because we are modernized, cannot do anything.
So how do
Come
you
to my
do?
house.
Do you do the rangoli during?
No, we don't do. That's why
Oh.
because our family, we don't really do most traditional stuff like rangoli, oil bathing. Oil bathing maybe like last time only on our clothes, like you do last time lah. But nowadays we don't really do that. So it's very different. Like what she said, modernized. So of course I want to experience that, but because we are not used to that.
Complete like without color.
No, because we used to. Because my term of Deepavali is during the night,
I
where
see.
people will come over, definitely open house, so it will be all over but it will be definitely very very hectic lah, because lots of people will come over. So our Deepavali will be at night rather than the day.
It's all about food.
It's all about food. Only food.
Dinner lah,
And also money pockets lah. Of course.
Yeah. Some of you guys have tried doing column, is it?
Yeah,
before?
actually, every year I will do.
Wow.
Oh my god! Wow!
I don't.
You never complete it lah, but you do lah.
Just help only.
Actually, no. I don't want to take risks, so I won't do any graphic like that. I just do the flower simple
The
thing,
simple one
or
lah.
the line thing. Actually, it's very easy. Just dot first and put
Yeah, yeah.
lines. Very
Yes.
easy. But if you go for the peacock, all will be.
Oh.
The outcome will be chicken.
I
Or
mean,
some of
somehow
you.
we need to be like artistic enough lah to do that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
my parents told me before like the columns are for giving food for the
Yeah,
ants,
exactly.
birds, like that. So we
Yes.
usually don't put too much chemical in the
Rice, is
rice.
it?
Or, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically that's the one of the reasons of people doing rangoli or kolam kan. It's one is to feed the rice and feed the rice to
Feed the
come, feed the birds and then the ants and all kan.
Do you do it at your home?
Hmm?
Rangoli, do you do it?
Last time back when I was staying at my old apartment, yes, we used to do. But now since we moved to a condo, it's a bit hard lah. If we do miss, we'll just do inside only lah.
And the corridor, can right?
Corridor can
People
maybe
catch out.
No, security guard will kacau lah.
Oh.
Condo rules lah, condo rules. Memang kita ambil think about it.
Bro,
You should give some mutton to the security guard. Then you'll be okay, the rangoli.
He'll be full and then he's sleeping, then he won't care about it.
Yeah,
Okay lah, maybe I can try that.
you can try lah.
Good
Let
idea.
us know the outcome lah.
give some sippy, sippy.
Yeah, simply is the best thing to.
Oh my god,
What of-
they and their because it's the city sign in front, they make city for everything.
That's why.
Alright, moving on to the next question. Firecrackers and lights are burnt and played during Deepavali. Does it bring any symbol for that occasion?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
The main thing is to celebrate good over evil. So that is how we actually showcase our celebration throughout the firecrackers. Now we have lots of type of firecrackers. Even there are some eco-friendly ones. So those one not really pollution-based kind of chemicals they use. So now it's evolving lah, the kind of firecrackers. So like when I was in India, I got to experience Deepavali over there, and you won't believe. Once the Diwali's 12 a.m. Time starts, that's when the firecrackers start throughout the night continuously. So when you go on the rooftop, you can see all over. When I was in Calcutta, all over you can see fireworks throughout. So that's how people over there, celebrates Diwali. It's really about bursting firecrackers.
I heard they want to scare away the negative vibes and
Yeah,
all the
of
negative
course.
things, right? So that's
Yeah.
the first reason of like why they burn around the firecrackers
And of course, for celebration lah. What is
Yeah.
celebration?
without any
Without
Yeah.
any
And of
sound.
course, after food, after money packet, after food, after money.
Food is a binary. Yeah.
Food has to be on top of the
Yeah, of course. That not only firecrackers. Without firecrackers, what is Deepavali, right? True.
And yeah, for me, it's a festival of light, right?
Yeah.
And firework is a light, right?
Beautiful lights.
Yeah.
Very
Then
nice.
we
And you can see all the guys will be playing outside. Especially my house, all the guys will be out. They put the most dangerous one if can. They will definitely
we
want.
make the dangerous one.
Yes.
Yeah, Mumbai, that's the one.
Your creative activity all, I swear to God.
We
man.
launch,
You
we
know
launch
the
3-4 rockets at one
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh my
Like
god.
you usually we stick sellotape
Ah.
together, and sometimes it will fail because tak sempat lah. Sometimes the fuse will be fall down, then
Yes.
it's be like
So basically,
Yeah, yeah.
we are being innovative enough. Engineers of
Modern
firecrackers.
adaptation.
Modern. Oh my god! See how they bring in the modern adaptation into things.
Any bad experiences while playing
Yes.
firecrackers?
Oh,
yeah.
You can't run your
Yeah,
dash
shoot
with
your
your
neighbor.
I know I kena my mata burn here like this. I think when I was 8 years old like that, because my father, I follow my father lah. My father usually does that.
put his father in
rocket,
like
yeah, by his hand like this. I also like want to follow. I had to follow.
Luckily, you didn't flew with the rocket.
But I know I need to lepaskan. But the time when I light up the fuse, it spark. Spark. I was like that. So I was lepaskan already. That day, my mother was in house when she's ready to go to work. Then that whole day I was like walking like this. My mother, I was. Because kena here this side, I was working
you were
like
literally the other side of the
yeah, 3 days I managed.
Managed.
3 days
Very big deal.
And the fourth day I could.
So how did you have dinner in the dinner table? The dinner table.
One side
Yeah,
like this
usually
lah.
we won't sit together because the schedule is not like that.
Same lah.
Yeah. Then
Somehow
so,
lah.
Somehow you escape lah. So now your mother knows it lah.
no, they know
Now
already.
they
She
know
know
lah.
after the
They
fourth
know
day.
already.
Fourth
Okay
day.
lah.
They know already.
Once in a
okay.
year.
Once in a year, it's okay. It's like
It's so close to my eyes, thank God.
Yeah,
that's the
exactly, luckily.
interesting about like playing.
Luckily, it didn't go in, so
Yeah.
lucky that.
Yeah, so disclaimer, parents, please be noted. Yeah, don't do extreme stunts
Yeah, extreme
and teach
stunts.
your kids like this. They will follow, even though you say don't follow.
Don't launch rocket while holding the rocket.
Yeah, don't.
Don't be like JK, Projit, and also
Yeah.
like
Yes,
that.
please don't be any three of
Yeah,
them.
you guys can
Please
cut
be
them
like
out.
Okay, then how do you guys launch a rocket?
No, the thing is,
can
the,
play nicely.
I noticed that if you say no, the kids will do more. So don't say no.
Then what do you say? Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Manipulate it
You know
lah.
what I will do? I will do
Two rocket. Then you fly.
You know what I will say lah? Do. You all anything happen, I'm not gonna care.
later say let's spank
Sarcastically
us.
lah.
Yeah,
Sarcastically
they will
trying to
spank us.
dig on.
No lah, they will feel if you manipulate that, they will definitely listen.
But this kind of kids, I don't think so.
Yeah,
lah.
this one
Will be
different,
high
different
lah.
breed.
Different
Yeah,
breed,
you
yeah.
also do behind the house one. No
Yeah.
one is saying it.
See,
Yeah.
they kind of like they plan really like everything. They execute the plan like when the
best thing
parents
you
are
know
not there.
what? Once I do a bomb inside the drain.
Yeah.
Sound
Oh,
effect.
yeah.
I don't understand how they find
the ball one.
happiness
The
in
ball
doing
lah,
this.
ball.
Yeah, one like that.
Hey, the gassing, gassing.
Oh.
What I do?
You throw on the.
Yeah. I light it up. I wait until it go. Yeah.
Wow. Innovative enough, man.
Very innovative.
Yeah.
Very
It doesn't
daring.
come back to you, boomerang.
I just want the two guys just spin.
Yeah,
right?
just spin.
The little shoe I want.
Dangerous, guys. You guys should really be careful when you play.
Many
firecrackers.
experience with it. Yeah.
Moderator, how did you play in your condominium?
You don't play it there.
How did you play your condo?
Through your window.
Your security guard also came out.
Oh, the Chinese gantung at the gun post. No.
We'll just we'll buy like
Sparklers,
No, not sparkler. We buy like a shotgun.
Oh, Chinnamma.
That one is Periyamma.
Periyamma.
That's the Periyamma.
Oh, okay.
So we'll light that one up and then we'll shoot
Shoot
at the
lah.
sky. We'll play from the we'll play from the
Balcony.
balcony.
Which floor are you in now?
Huh?
Which floor?
Basically I'm at the ground floor. Lah.
Ground floor.
Yeah. So
Bila-bila boleh turun.
basically we like shoot up. Sometimes we'll find our neighbors also.
Oh.
Shoot him
Like
lah.
this, huh?
Shoot him
Yeah,
lah.
shoot the neighbor lah.
Somehow that is what he was doing lah. Somehow that's why.
Oh, so you are the one the TikTok viral lah. The one play the fireworks inside the convent.
He got
No wonder lah.
No wonder, right? It's competition. That's the competition he was referring to. Right?
No. I played in Kondo. I think that one flat Tashila.
Flat in Kondo.
Same.
He's trying to save himself.
Cover it.
In Kondo lah.
It's okay. Somehow lah.
Okay, never mind.
So okay lah, we'll just like go like lawan, like we see who's firecrackers more powerful. Who's
So
one
do
more.
you guys play with the bomb?
Huh?
Bombs?
The bomb one last time we used to play lah.
Last time lah, so now you're already grown up, so no more bombs
Okay,
lah.
but nowadays no more bombs, right? But I still look for
The chocolate bomb.
You got
Yeah,
lah.
chocolate triangle, no more.
Chocolate
I
one,
mean,
think so.
triangle.
My place got.
But this
The triangle very powerful.
Where?
God.
Merah.
That triangle bomb.
The other day they
That
played.
one very dangerous one. If you kena your tangan,
That's it.
My house area every time they
Sound
burst.
Sound of course
Of
lah.
course lah.
sound pollution.
One,
Oh, sound pollution memang.
Dolby
betul sound
Atmos
pollution.
lah.
Yeah.
Is all these firecrackers expensive, you know? I mean, like, I'm not sure lah.
Yeah, depends lah where
See
you
the
buy
cheapest
from.
one.
The Deepavali before this, it was expensive. But nowadays,
Time, yeah.
because
I think from China.
yeah, China got
Nothing.
pasaran line.
No wonder lah.
Marketing.
They have like a lot.
So they have more fun this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, this year even I just went like 11:50 go out from my house. My house not renovated, so I just
11:50.
just sit out,
Yeah lah,
with the
that's so
snack,
cute.
with
That
food,
means earlier.
and my sister. My mother slept off already. Then just watching them playing for 1 hour plus.
Only
But
one
watching
hour.
from the pyramid is a good view, you know.
Yeah, apartments,
Yeah.
condos.
Mine from
See wherever they're
Norman.
Okay, so moving on, like this is just a bit serious question lah. So now you've heard the recent news that I think JK mentioned just now about the case of few boys playing firecrackers, causing nuisance, noise pollution in the condominium, up to the point that they got arrested, kan? And then many of them they were like condemning the people who played firecrackers. They were like, why can't you understand? You have kids. Like I know it's a celebration, but don't just simply burst firecrackers during the early in the morning, kan? But then there's also another group that's saying that this is our celebration. This is the time for us to celebrate. It's once in a year. What harm is it going to do once in a year, kan? So what is your take on this matter?
For me, one thing je lah. You can play, but just make sure before 2, before 1 plus like that lah. Just stop because
Make sure
like
you have
somehow,
the limitation.
yeah, 3 o'clock.
That's a common sense.
Yeah lah. It's a proper thing to do lah. As a human, people will be sleeping. You need to understand that they have like some other things to be done
Yeah,
early in
and
the
some
morning.
old people might get heart attack
Yeah.
or some
Got
firecrackers.
the song right? Satu tahun satu kali saja.
But yes, coming back to her, correct. You all can play. How much you want to play, you
Just have
play.
limitation lah.
Just have a certain time where you need to stop.
Yeah.
Okay lah, maybe we can drag it to 3 o'clock.
No,
12 is too late.
Three is
yeah
too
lah.
But
One or
actually,
2 is
maximum
like considerable.
2 o'clock maximum.
Because
Consider the baby also.
Yeah, because baby also
Three all it's not like even like in count lah. Can you
After
imagine
2
3
you
o'clock
don't-
someone with firecrackers?
But
going off?
usually my side lah, my area like 1:30 maximum.
1:32 lah.
see, but because my area is most majority Indian, so they don't really care much lah. Cause Indian community, right? But of course lah, outside there you just have to take care because we have other community as well, and of course babies and old people. So you have to take care of them. They are more prone to, during festival time.
So it's more to common sense.
JK, common sense.
Stop with the
sense.
good time
Common
limitation
sense.
lah.
And also parents play a big role too lah.
Yeah.
The parents has to be always with their kids, even at all time, doesn't matter after 12, even before 12, they have to be by their small children lah, basically, to make sure that whatever they are lighting up,
So
some
they
kids
don't
they
be
don't
hurt.
even know. They just pick up, suddenly they're picking up the bomb. I'm actually lighting and say sparklers, going on. You see, parents has to be with their children at all times lah, especially for secondary. I would say still okay, but primary you must have a parent lah.
During my
Maybe-
primary, I can okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
our
same.
generation okay a bit, like we know which is right and wrong, but the future ones it's different.
Yeah.
Future more advanced lah.
Yeah, will be more and more, so it's more
But
scary.
still, they all go through the age where
Yeah.
they are very mischief. So,
Very, very curious lah.
Yeah.
Find out what does this do.
Sure lah. That's why usually our parents will tell us, I know lah, what you all guys we also go through that.
Okay.
So for our next question lah. So normally, like this is something that not just me, but I think everybody have seen and experienced lah kan. Like Deepavali during our childhood, and then Deepavali now.
They
I
went
think
to
we can say
flashback
it's like totally like different. Kan?
Very different.
Like I think we all have to admit like the how do you say, the feel, the mood that we had during our childhood is totally different once we're like grown up. So what is your perception of this? What is your word on this?
I got this. I got 2 points. When we was child, when we are younger time, we no need to do any work.
Yes, correct. We used to run around the house. Remember?
We also got.
We no need to put the seluar.
Play police and thieves.
Yeah.
I relate that.
Yeah.
I relate to that.
Okay. Yeah. Play. That's why it's so nice. And one more thing, that time we don't need to spend.
Oh yeah.
Nowadays we go
have
out.
to spend.
Yeah, we need to spend. It's our money, burning our friends.
And
That's
you don't
why-
get ampao anymore
Yeah.
somehow.
Younger
So I
time,
guess lah.
I remember getting lots.
Yeah.
Now, even though it's getting,
Every envelope got 50, 50, 50, 100.
even though it's a lot, I mean
Getting
like
thinner lah.
Yeah.
thinner and lesser. It's so sad to hear
Inflation,
that. But luckily in my family, until you're not married,
You get
even
an
though you
angpao
are
lah.
40 or 50 or so,
You'll
you
get
still
an
get,
angpao.
you still get.
Yes.
So that's what I'm glad about lah.
That's a good
Lucky
policy
lah.
lah.
So it means like Project after this will take over that kind of policy line.
Oh, I like that policy.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, too.
Because my cousin brother who's not married, he's almost 40 also, he's still getting. So okay lah. So I like that lah.
See, you don't have any
Commitment.
what do you call that? Commitments.
Uh-huh.
Don't have a family.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
you're getting ampao.
Yeah. It's
bad,
actually common sense also.
Common sense, huh?
We are full of common sense.
Makes sense also.
Related.
But yeah, I used to remember the times, like I said, the Bengal house. It's a big property.
Bangalore.
Bengal house in
Oh,
Podixon.
Podixon.
He went until
Bangalore, India. So over there, it's a huge property where you can run around, you know. So we used to play all those police and thieves during those days.
Where the
And when they were
kampung-
having performances, even the backstage, we used to run through the stage, you know, to catch the guy. People were like, wait. Then our parents were like, hey, come down, come down.
You like to compete, right?
Oh yeah, of course. So yeah, I miss those days lah. And like JK said lah, we didn't have any duties that time. Now,
Yeah. That's
whenever we go there to a Pali house,
You see,
you have to go
we
to the
need to-
kitchen,
yeah, we need to
then
take
help
video
them,
like you say.
take video to buy things.
No, when like kampung looks like kampung lah. Nowadays the kampung
Yeah.
doesn't look like kampung anymore. The vibes are not there anymore.
Yeah,
Once
what?
like you go back for Deepavali, you don't feel like, oh, I mean like
know-
kampung is getting modern lah
You know
somehow.
why? You know why? Because that day some people might not married yet. That time our uncle and auntie, so they are still there. And then maybe our grandparents not there. anymore. That's
yeah.
why.
Yeah,
maybe
exactly.
I mean, yeah. The vibe is different lah nowadays.
And then let's not forget our lecturer giving us work a bit related to
Aye.
Deepavali. Please do video.
Even
know
on
what
the
I did?
Deepavali day lah.
I didn't submit. After 2 days only I submit. I explained already. Because submission
On Deepavali day.
day. How come?
Oh, that's so bad.
That is really
But it's not
good.
assignment. That's why I can extend if assignment I need to.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Yeah lah, somehow you need to sacrifice your Deepavali day lah.
Yeah.
Student life.
But luckily my lecturers are understanding. They
Yeah,
put
so
it-
far my lecture for this Deepavali also, I think Monday.
Yeah,
Monday we didn't have classes.
class,
I
yeah.
think.
They have online classes.
They had
Mine didn't
online.
even have online.
Yeah,
They said,
same. My one, the lecturer said, okay, we will postpone to
Yeah.
the next
My
class.
lecturers they understand,
but
but
they
not
simple-
understanding.
Oh my god. Disclaimer, I'm sorry to all lecturers.
This will be cut.
Cut.
Just one particular only, not everyone.
Coming back to the question, I would like to add on like this. I'm not talking about the boys, okay? I'm talking about the girls. I'm supporting you guys.
Supporting. I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
During your childhood, you guys won't listen this like used to this question when you going to marry. Right. Once you enter the adulthood, you are going to like, what's the result? What do you do now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Typical
Yeah.
Typical Indian will do that.
IT lah.
That's one of the most common questions.
Uncles okay lah.
Uncles okay. Okay.
talking about yours, again, I'm thankful for my family side, all are all modernized. We talk about education rather than marriage. That is one thing
That's
very,
very,
very...
very He said like they are asking for the result, which is like
Last time they used to
much more
ask
like
me to get
terrific
married.
lah.
I prefer results rather than marriage.
Yeah, okay lah.
It's okay lah. Dean list.
Yeah
Student
lah.
list.
Student like us, no dean list.
Yeah.
What's your marks? Like,
You tell me also, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah lah. Next time they ask about their children also lah.
When is your children gonna get married?
In a way of concern lah. Just ask, auntie, your children all okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, some aunties will be like, they will tell their children better than ours. They want
Oh
to
yeah,
see-
they do the comparison.
Yeah. But luckily, again lah, maybe now we are modernized. Maybe they don't do that. They know which question not to ask, which question to ask. I think now we are getting better in terms like which question certain people can ask. The older aunties also now are getting smarter because their children are grown up. They're teaching.
Modern adaptation.
Correct. So thanks to the children who are teaching their parents. So I'm sure they are getting better lah with the questions.